Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 187, and in today's episode we've got a lot of weekend league to just get through, munch through basically most of the games, the midsection of the weekend league. Currently we are 3 and 2, which is pretty terrible, but you know, we were 1 and 2, so obviously we've covered a little bit. So we're going to start off with the first game of the weekend, or away. Let's just have a look at this. So he's got a decent little team, but most of it is pretty trash, if I'm being honest with you. Like, he's got a nice little objective card, he's got another objective card in Neves, so he's got 2 in Chowdhury Neves, that's what I'm trying to say. He's also got Javinho, which is a nice little birthday. So we're going to get into the game then, doing a nice little, just passing it around, you know, like I normally do, passing it about, playing a bit of football, pinging it to Rico Emery, and he just quits. So I'm like, cheers mate, appreciate that. I don't know what happened there, I don't know if he quit, or if like his Xbox turned off, or not his Xbox, his PlayStation, on PlayStation, and or if like, I don't know, his Wi-Fi went off, I'm not too sure. But anyway, we didn't get the loss, I don't think. So we move on to the next game, and he's got pretty much like full icon team, bar obviously like 5 players. So he's got 6 icons in there, being Giggs, Wright, Okocha, I think he had like Veron, maybe did he? I don't know, I'm not too sure. But we start off very well, giving him the ball to Estupinan. But you know, we'll try to get the ball back. He's messing about here at the back. What's he doing? We get the ball back with Pele, and he's going to take the strike, and it misses. So that's great. I thought that were bound an easy goal, but it wasn't. So we'll pick up the ball from the corner, and the rest is history. Maradona. Nice little strike on his weak foot, and then we're going to play it through once again, through to Messi on his strong foot, sorry, not his weak foot. I thought I took it round the keeper, but we didn't, we just shot, and then we're in again. It could be 3-0, could be devastation. Maradona rides the challenge very well, double ball roll, and this is going to see the lad out. See you later mate, nice little rage quit, 3-0, we'll take it, we need those wins. Obviously did 3 it back. Worked wonders in that game. Obviously he played a 4-2-4, so he could have exploited the wide areas with the obviously wingers playing so high up, but he didn't, and luckily we got 3 goals early and he quit. So we move on to the next game, and I'm like, interesting. He's got normal Alphonso Davies, but he's got like foot birthday Sane, he's got Curtis Jones, his special card, and he's also got some other very decent cards in there like Boateng. So early on in this game, we go 1-0 up through Messi's weak foot. So I'm like, great, 3 minutes on the clock is fantastic. And yeah, he doesn't quit, but then we get another goal. So we're 2-0 up in 10 minutes. Is he going to quit? Yeah, no he's not. We're going to go through once again. Pele getting hacked down just before the penalty. I thought it was a penalty spot. I thought it were a penalty, but it wasn't. It was just outside the box. Kanji though getting sent off, which is great for me. I'm absolutely buzzing with that. So we're 2-0 up, and he's got a man down. Brilliant. If we can score this free kick, it might just get him a leave. But yeah, it did. Even though I didn't score that free kick, he still just left anyway. So I'm like, great, brilliant. That's another pretty much free one. We'll take it and we'll move on into the next one. Yeah, but this guy was actually quite good. I don't know. Understand this. I can't speak today. That's why I've left that bit in. Why it takes so long? Like, why does it actually take so long? It doesn't matter. But we're up to 5 wins then, and we come against this. 3 prime icon moments. Makelele is it? Balak, and also Puyol. Wow. He's also got Ronaldo in there. Like, that's just an incredible team. But he's got Casteels in goal. Just whack Pope there, honestly, mate. He's better than Casteels. Or do you like Casteels in real life? Don't know, not too sure. But we'll go into this game then, and this is going to be an interesting game as well. So we're just going to kick off with the ball. He wins it back, then we win it. So I'm like, right, let's just try and get a goal here straight away. We find a nice little through ball. We doesn't work out though. Then he picks the ball up with El Shaarawy. He was a very dangerous player in this game actually. As we well know, like playing against #Shari, he had him in his team, just tore me to shreds. But here we go, we've managed to get Pele in behind, we've played that through ball, it's a brilliant through ball, and just 4 minutes on the clock, we've gone around the keeper, and he's paused it boys, just 4 minutes in, he's had enough already. After 4 minutes, he's quit. So we've had 3 rage quits in a row, fantastic stuff. Very, very quick to get them wins, brilliant. We're up to 6 wins now, absolutely fantastic. So we move on to the next game. And he's got himself Neymar, he's got Road to the Final Hazard, who's a very good card. He's also got Asensio at left back, but I'm pretty sure I changed from to a free back and put Asensio out at right mid, who actually tore me apart. We've got this objective, and I'm genuinely debating playing him now because of this performance that he did against me in the weekend league. As you can see, he's on for his, I'm pretty sure, second assist, but he doesn't do that. He goes and shoots and scores, and I'm like, great. So we're 3-0 down just very early on, 33 minutes in the clock in this game. And then 3 minutes later after that, Asensio turns to prime Messi and scores another goal. I'm like, what? It's 4-0 in 38 minutes. I was getting absolutely battered. And he gets another goal just like minutes later, honestly. Again, it's Benzema this time with a header. Played him up, Benzema's actually quite good, to be fair. And he does get another goal. He goes 6-0 up. And yeah, that was the end of that. So move on to the next one. He's got himself Red St. Maximin. How? How did he get this lucky? I don't understand people that have good red picks. I've never had a good red pick in my life. Apart from FIFA 19, when we did that extra, do you remember the extra weekend league that they did? They just randomly did an extra weekend league like halfway through FIFA 20. I went back on FIFA 19 because my team were insane. Check my Twitter if you've not seen it. And yeah, we got nice little red Salah, obviously being team of the season, so that was fantastic. But obviously the game wasn't getting used then, so you're like, what's the point? But anyway, we 1-1 in this game after Hwang Chan scores, but we score straight back with Messi, so we're back in the lead, 2-1 up. And then yeah, we win a header, but obviously gets the ball back. Klosterman finds St. Max, and don't give that man space because he's just going to take it in his stride and score, which he did. Then I take him out because I thought, you know what, you're not having the goal. And instead we get a red card, and that sort of paid off for us because literally like 10 minutes later, we go through and score. So we could have been losing 3-2, but lucky for us, we're 3-2 up with a red card though, obviously. So literally 9 minutes to go, I'm thinking, right, well, I've hopefully won this game now. But I've not cut it, boys. I've not cut it from kick-off. And Bordeaux was literally like Messi again. You couldn't touch him. I tried to slide tackle him. Didn't happen. And he goes through literally a minute later from kick-off and scores. Sick. Brilliant. Fantastic. So it is where it is. We're back to 3-0. And then in the 91st minute, Pele's in. Oh, he's took me out. And unfortunately, it's not a penalty. I thought it were a penalty. But anyway, it is what it is. We'll move on to into extra time. And it's Tavernier that's in. He's going to do a nice little chip. And he's in the back of the net. I genuinely thought that I was going to hit the woodwork like normal. But he didn't. He's gone in the back of the net. And I'm like, great, cheers, appreciate it. Now Pele plays through one man who's on, who also chips the keeper. And we scored another chip. Do you want some salt with those chips? I don't know. You might do. You might like salt. I personally don't. I personally don't. Yeah, I just like my chips, just normal chips. But anyway, he does get a goal back through Ozil. But that was all she wrote for that game, which is absolutely fantastic. And we do come away with a win. I genuinely don't know how I just started talking about chips then. I mean, it's probably just because I'm fat, I'm a bit hungry, it's nearly dinner time, want some dinner. But anyway, it is what it is. So Gunter is going to now play into Dybala. And yeah, this is the next game, obviously, and I'm 1-0 down. So that's a great start. I don't even know if you saw the team then. It went so quick. But anyway, we are 1-0 down, but then luckily Messi gets a bit of a rebound, and for the first time ever got a rebound, and we've scored it. So brilliant. Now Messi then comes through just a few minutes later. He's going to smash it near post with his strong foot, and that's probably not going to miss ever, is it? Let's be realistic. It's Messi, playing up Messi on his strong foot. Then he whips that one in, and I'm like, you beauty. He's a beautiful man. What a beautiful Argentinian this man is. He's incredible for the road to glory. If we can somehow maybe get a team of the season, because he should get one surely, that would be also insane, but also terrible at the same time, because obviously we've got his player of the month, but obviously I would take it. Of course, you're going to take a better version of Messi that you've already got. So anyway, Dybala is going to play into Marco Reus, who takes the strike, and he's just shown me why I should have completed his SBC. I was really close to doing it, I'm not going to lie, I was so close. Obviously I love him in real life, and on this game of FIFA 19 and FIFA 20, he was fantastic for me. So I was going to do him, but anyway, one man. We've got to speak about him for a second. He's a legend. He's now a club legend. He's put himself, engraved his name into this football club because he has scored with 2 minutes to go to win us a game. He's actually class off the bench, I can't lie. I've not really used him as much as I should. I genuinely think he's not even played like 20 games for me, but he's solid off the bench with the 98 pace. It's class. So we move on to the next game. He's a sort of a Dortmund fan, I do believe, as you can see with his badge, and he's also got Royce and Sancho from there, so he probably is. He's got Boateng and Campbell at the back though, so I'm thinking they are two stiff centre backs. So hopefully I can be agile and obviously like try be better, score some goals basically is what I'm trying to say. But we do fall 1-0 down, but then luckily Pele gets in the box and he's never going to miss from there. Then Pele yet again just absolutely terrorising the defence, gets a second goal minutes later. But then in the 60th minute, this is not good. Is he whipping the corner in? Yes he is, and we get the header. But then he gets it back, and Ronaldinho, the absolute class player that he is going to tear me apart. And it's now back to square one. We're back at 2-0. So then 20 minutes to go. Mbappe takes a strike and he's gone in the back of the net. I've also brought him on quite a lot as well, like up front in the 3-5-2. I put him and one man up front together, put Pele and Maradona out wide, and it seems to be working like late game just for the pace and obviously for the attacking threats, because I do normally have like Tavernier and Dybala out wide, so they're a little bit more defensive way about things. And then did you see what happened there? Yeah, Boateng, get out of this club, please. No, yes, no, not great. Yeah, so we do lose that game, and Royce scored the winner. I had 16 shots, and I still didn't do anything in that game, but it's fine. We move on. Next game, he's got himself Varane and Mendy. Die? No, I'm joking, obviously, but like, stop using it. It's April. It's now September. What are you playing at? He's also got himself Moments to Pie. That's a very old SBC. I'm pretty sure that came out basically at the start of the game. And to start off this game, we do go 1-0 up. Gunter, that's his first goal for the club. I'm pretty sure after the third weekend. I think this might be the third weekend he's playing in. Could be second actually. Not too sure. But we are 1-0 up, and then straight away from kickoff pretty much he gets a goal. Straight back, and I'm like, great, that's just my hard work undone after the first couple of minutes. Never good. Honestly, I can't speak. I've conceded so many goals this weekend. I don't know what it is, but I just can't seem to keep the clean sheets or anything. But lovely La Croquetas from Messi, bringing it back to FIFA 19 style with those La Croquetas. And we do go in the head, but then obviously Diatta is quite a good player in this game, gets a goal back. Then Boro scoop from my man Pele with half an hour to go, gets a goal, and now just 10 minutes later we take a strike. Unfortunately, he doesn't nest in the back of the net, but we're going to try win it back, which we do. Tavernier's won it, R1 cross, not done that for a while actually, an R1 cross, and Pele gets himself on the end of it with his weak foot and scores the goal. So we're now 4-2 up with just little time left, and 9 minutes to go. He does get a goal back, to be fair, through Iron Robin, who's still a very viable option on this game. Him and Kleiber are a very good link still to this day in this game. But we did come away with the win, which is brilliant. He did move to a 4-2-4 like late on in the game to try and get a goal, but luckily for me that didn't happen. And that is going to pretty much wrap up the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow.